Alright, what's good y'all? So today I'm gonna break down a sample and yeah, let's get straight to it. Alright, so I'm just gonna recreate the whole sample down here in the playlist. So I'm just gonna open up the pattern. Alright, so here's the first pattern I made. It's a 2-bar loop that just loops for 8 bars. I'm gonna play it first without effects, then yeah, break it down for y'all. So the initial MIDI was in C minor, so I'm just gonna pitch it down 1 semitone. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you the preset as well. So it's from Omnisphere and it's the Dusty Guitar at 1. The first one right here inside of the Sonic extensions, the Unclean Machine Bank. So yeah, that's the preset. Alright, so like I said, it's just a 2-bar loop, so I'm gonna delete all of this stuff right here. I'm gonna delete the top melody, I'm gonna delete the bottom notes. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete everything. View, scale, C minor, scale, C. Alright, so I start off at the root note right here, C, and I also duplicated the note up 1 octave. So here's what it sounds like. And then I just drag this one out like this. And after I had this like C from C to C thing going on, I just followed my ears basically, and I placed a note right here and a note right here. So just having this melody that's going down like this. I tried to make something super simple, and I just had it loop like this. So after this, I just duplicated the root note again, so we have like 2 notes hitting here. I don't know, it just sounded good. And the final thing I did to the middle melody, or like the first step of the melody, was I added a note right here as well. And just shorten it like this. So that's the first part. After this, I just wanted to like make it more full kinda, so I went down an octave to the C down here, and I placed a long note throughout both of the bars, and then I utilized like the perfect fifth. So if this is a C sharp minor, or if this is a C minor chord, I just deleted the middle note right here and took this one out here and shortened it right here. So yeah, after I had this, I just duplicated it for four times for 8 bars, and here's what it sounds like. Yeah, so after I had this, I freestyled a little top line melody with the MIDI, so I played something like this right here. So I routed it to mixer channel 1, and I added a EQ, took out some of the highs, the lows, and I added a portal. This is from Lone God's new bag, the reversed slice preset, turned it down to here, which is like 30%, and here's what it sounds like with the effects on. So a pretty simple pattern, but I thought it sounded like pretty full after this. Right here I recorded through Edison, because sometimes when you bounce out Portal with the Alt-R, it can mess up the wave file. So I just recorded through Edison and dropped it right here. So now I'm gonna delete the pattern, and here's this one. And then I also tried to pitch down the sample an octave, and that also sounded kind of nice. So I decided to duplicate it and put it down here, and reset this one and make this one unique. And pitch down the second part of the sample a whole octave. So now we got this part, which is the normal part, and the lower octave part right here. So the first accent or texture, or whatever you want to call it, is from Cubeatz, the intention pack, which is the whistle thing right here. And I just place it out like this at the end of each 4th bar, pitched it out 1 semitone, and time stretched it a little bit to my liking. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I did to it. I also routed it to mixer channel 2 and added a reverb just to make it more spacey, you know. Just to add some variation. It also sounded nice with the lower pitched parts, so I decided to keep it down here as well. Alright, so after I had this, I went to Only Ones, Percussion and Loop Kit, number 3 I think, and I picked this one. So basically all I did, I just dragged it in, and so the original sounds like this. But after I imported, I pitched it down 600 semitones and I time stretched it to fit the BPM. And I also picked the slice tool right here and I cut out all the rolls in it and just kept the other types of percussion. So here's a roll, I just cut it out like that. So that's pretty much how I chopped up the perc loop, just to make it a little bit more minimalistic and not too much, not having too much going on, you know. So after that, I just duplicated over for both parts of the sample. So here's what it sounds like now. I also added the perc loop to mixer channel 4 and just EQ'd out some of the highs to keep it in the background and just keep the low end of it. So after I had this, I went to my hypnosis kit again and I was looking for a phrase and I found this phrase right here, the bell phrase 11, which also is in C# minor and 140, so it's a close BPM. So here's what the original sounds like. So I just dragged it in and placed it down here, time stretched it and I didn't do anything else to it. So after that I just chopped it up right here. I didn't change the pitch or anything of it and I just duplicated it over for both parts of the sample. So after I had this, I also added another sound to the second part right here. So I went to my hypnosis kit again and I picked this accent right here, accent number 9. And I dragged it in right here somewhere. And I dragged it in right here. Didn't do anything to it, I just time stretched it a little bit. And here's what it sounds like. So after this, I just wanted to add another section to the sample. So I went back to the original pattern inside of Omnisphere, this one right here, and I just deleted the top notes. Just kept these notes right here, and here's what it sounds like. And I routed it out as a new WAV file right here, and kept the original settings, didn't do anything to it. So basically all I added over to the third part was the whistle and the percussion and the bell phrase, but it was still empty, so I added another pattern down here. And I went back to Omnisphere, I went to the sonic extensions again, but I went to the undercurrent bank this time, and I went to the Lost in Gloom preset. For the effects, I start off with an EQ, taking out the lows and the highs, just keeping these frequencies right here. And I also added a soothe 2 and a boosted, or like reverse boosted, or whatever you want to call it, like reduced these frequencies right here in this area. And here's what it sounds like after the EQ and the soothe. So just way cleaner and not as muddy as it was before. And yeah, after that I just routed it out to a WAV file again and kept it down here, the end of the sample. So after I had this, I just added the stems at the end and bounced out the whole sample. Didn't do anything to it, but yeah, I'm gonna play with the final sample right now, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked the sample, and hope you learned something new. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.